Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Complete the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In this episode we are going to be doing something I've been talking about for a very long time, like literally since the beginning of this Let's Play. So you can see on my map I have my little blue marker here. There is something here that we are going to do. There is a quest here. If you played Oblivion a lot or even at all, you probably know what this is. I mean, you can see the little icon on my map there. It's Daedric quest. I'll spoil that much, but I'm not going to tell you what we get from it. But it is something that's going to help us with lockpicking very much, which, as you all know, I have struggled with greatly. I did a little bit of alchemy in between episodes, and I've also done some research into, enchanting and spell making and stuff, so I understand it a little bit more now. But we have found Nocturnal Shrine, and also I love this statue in particular, just because, I don't know, like, Nocturnal is really cool, and she's one of the only Daedric princes that kind of keeps her appearance in between games. I mean, some of them even change their genders. I mean, they're deities, so I mean, do they even have a gender? You know, it's kind of, at least what we as mortals perceive them as, their gender changes. So I think Boethia is male in this one, whereas she's female in Skyrim. But yeah, when you see, Nocturnal in Skyrim as well, she has these little crows on her wrist as well. And she looks pretty much exactly like this. So yeah, we're going to be doing Nocturnal's Daedric quest. But first of all, we need to start the quest, so let's talk to these people here.
What is your business in this place? You should not be in this place. What is your business here? Do you believe yourself worthy to speak to Nocturnal?
I do. I wish to approach the shrine.
Perhaps you have been summoned. Perhaps Nocturnal desires your service and has guided you here. Approach. Approach the shrine, if you dare. I tried the chat.
Okay, so as far as the lore reason goes, obviously, Alyssa is a good character and she wouldn't necessarily worship Daedra, but like, sorry, what was your name, love? More, we'll just call her More. As More said, perhaps she called us here, so we're just gonna say that, Alyssa, she felt a calling to this particular spot and she's got to follow it. I don't know, honestly, I just want what we get from this because it's gonna help us out greatly, so, you can fill in whatever roleplay reasons you want for this, and that'll do. What are you doing? Just having a look at your hand there? In the light of the candle or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to Nocturnal.
Night among strangers. Secrets in the dark. Nocturnal is here, but my eye is blind and drowned. Stolen from its shrine and hid in dark waters. To steal from a god is most unwise. In Leowyn, 2 Argonians think themselves secret. But the Eye has seen. Find these thieves in the city that spans the waters. Learn where they hide my eye. Retrieve the Eye of Nocturnal Mortal, and return it to me, and I shall look favorably upon you.
Her dialogue got cut off several times there, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, when summoned, Nocturnal spoke to me of the Eye of Nocturnal, which has been stolen. The Daedra believes the thieves to be in Leowyn, my least favourite place. I am to go there, find the thieves, and return the Eye to the shrine. Which we will indeed do. Again, you can feel free to, insert any lore. Oh, look at how on the nose I was with that marker there. You can feel free to, insert any lore-friendly reasons you want for why we're doing this, but I just want it, okay? Wait, where's my marker? Huh? Oh, I assume we need to ask around. Yeah, okay, I think we need to ask around. So it's directed us to Leowyn, and now we need to find, she said 2 Argonians, and we need to find where they've hidden the eye, apparently. So, I mean, we can try asking guard, because they're right here.
What do you need?
Oh yes, do you know anything about the Eye of Nocturnal?
Eye of Nocturnal? Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh wow, okay, you are truly completely useless. Nice, okay. Well, I'm assuming your counterpart won't have anything to say also. What's this? City Watch Barracks, okay. That's the castle. We don't want the castle. I assume we're looking for an inn of some kind. Or possibly a beggar? Ooh, body of water. Ooh, Nern root. Thank you very much. Any more while we're here? This is a small lake, so probably not. No, I don't think so. I will take all of these ingredients though, because we need them for our... Oh look, more water for our alchemy, which I have been leveling up slowly. I'll just do that every now and again. And yeah, I will be collecting ingredients from now on. And like I said, yay, Nenroot. I have done some more research into enchanting and spell making. Spell making is still confusing, and you can, you know, it's almost like scientific, the method for, you know, doing enchanting and stuff, because you actually have to, you know, that you can do the maths to figure stuff out, basically. And it's very complex. It's definitely not as easy as Skyrim. But the reason we didn't have a whole load of effects is because you need to know the spell in order to do the enchantment. So we're going to have to buy up some spells. But we also need to be able to cast said spell in order to enchant it. So we're going to have to start grinding out some magic skills as well, which I've looked into a little bit as well. So we may start casting some magic, but not in this episode. So do either of you know about the Eye of...
What's your story?
The Eye of Nocturnal. You're an Argonian, actually. Did you take it?
What?
Oh, you can't tell me anything.
Have you been near
Oh, wait.
What can I do?
She was... Oh, this sounds like a quest.
Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray.
Interesting. Oh, whom got to know? That's interesting. But yeah, you can't tell me about
I'm
anything
Itar.
else.
Say, he said any Argonian can kick.
I really don't care about your jokes or
Good
anything.
day.
Okay, so that's really odd. The barkeeps can't tell us anything. And we asked a guard. The only other thing I'm thinking is a beggar, because I know that's a mechanic in this game. You have to ask the beggars. That's how you get into the Thieves Guild. You have to, like, ask them, I think. Because I very briefly started the Thieves Guild. Like I said, I did the first quest and that's it. Let's wait until morning, because, you know, then we'll at least be able to see something. Yeah, I thought you usually have to either ask the guards or ask the bar people. Who are you? You're an
I'm
Argonian.
Otamil, but I didn't do anything, really. It wasn't me. No, really? It wasn't me. Never.
Well, that sounds suspicious, so just give me
day.
a second. Whoa. Oh, that was close. He moved.
Good day. Okay, I'll tell you. It's so great. I sneak into people's houses, take things off their tables and shelves, and put them into barrels. Isn't that rich? They think that things are stolen, but no, they are right there. They just don't know.
Okay, that is quite funny,
Okay.
but that's not what I wanted to know. I thought he'd be able to tell us
How
because,
are you?
you know, he's an Argonian. That's usually how these things work. You know, you either need to find, you know, a guard, go to the inn, or a beggar, or find someone who is, you know, kind of related to someone you're looking for. Where would beggars be? Oh, wait. I see a Nen route. They're usually, like, tucked behind houses and stuff. Where are beggars? No, they probably won't be near the castle. Well, what about you? Do you know anything?
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leowin.
Oh?
I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leowin.
Okay, I will indeed do that, but not right now. I mean, it's grayed out, so he's not going to have anything to tell us, but maybe?
Eye of Nocturnal.
No.
Prompt attention to this
what?
will be rewarded.
I swear this wasn't difficult the last time I did this. You sure you don't have
State your
anything to say?
Weebum-Na and Bajin have been bragging about some big score they made recently. They claim it's a valuable jewel. Who knows with those two?
Ah, there we go.
She wasn't a bad sort until she hooked up with that rascal Weebum-Na. That's where you're likely to find her, at Weebum-Na's house. He's always got some scam going with Bajin, his partner. You might find them both at Weebum-Na's house.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
So we were asking about the wrong thing. I see. So let's go and find this Weebum-Na and Bajin. Damn, I'm terrible at names. Where is their house? Over here somewhere by the looks of it. These quest markers in Oblivion are not great. They vaguely point you in the right direction, but not really. Is this the right house? Yes, it is. Oh, apparently we can just walk in there. I don't think they're just going to tell us anything, but are they going to talk? I mean, they totally know we're here, so...
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter, and Weebum-Na's partner. I hope he didn't bother you about the rat thing. He's gone totally rat cuckoo, I'm afraid.
What rat thing?
Yes, I am Bijin.
Alright, she's not going to tell me, but let's try anyway.
Why? Why would you ask? I've never heard of it. No idea what you're talking about. And Weebum-Na doesn't know either.
Well, that's quite suspicious, isn't it? What did our quest update say? Bajin denies knowing anything about the Eye of Nocturnal and tells me Weebum-Na knows nothing either. Perhaps I should try to listen in on their conversations and see if they offer any clues. Okay, so what, we need to find somewhere to hide here? I remember doing this last time and it was
what if the trolls
very
eat it?
difficult.
Shh, there's someone here.
Yeah.
Wait until they leave.
Yeah, I overheard Bajin and Weebum-Na talking, but they stopped once they realised I was there. I must eavesdrop on them without being detected. Okay, so maybe if we leave and then come back in. Will they talk now? How did they see us
But
then?
what if the trolls eat it?
Trolls don't like water. Trolls don't swim. The Eye is perfectly safe in Tidewater Cave. So relax.
I overheard Bajin and Weebum-Na speaking of Tidewater Cave and the treasure they've hidden there. I should investigate the cave. Well, thanks for just... Whoa! Did you see? He just spawned in and fell from the sky.
Well...
So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird that they would just, talk about exactly where they've left their treasure, not even like use a code word or anything. It's just, yeah, this is exactly where we've left our treasure, gosh, I hope no one steals it. Like, really? Like, engage your brain a little bit, but hey, it works for us, so let's not complain about it. So yeah, as I was saying about enchanting, in order to, enchant some good stuff, we need to buy spells, which will unlock the enchantments that we can then enchant stuff with. But in order to use the good enchantments, we need to, have that level of, magic. So, like, we need to be, like, an expert in destruction or an expert in mysticism or whatever it is in this game. Which means we need to grind out some of our magic skills. Now, I have an idea about what we're going to be doing after we've done this quest and got the extra special thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi! I did not expect that at all. These, whoa, 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 what are you called? Azclan trolls? What the hell is an Azclan troll? And, Matt, oh look, there's another one here. These trolls, man, they scared the crap out of me. Oh, I found Tidewater Cave, that's good. There's meant to be more trolls in here, so that's not great. They're not dropping anything new, even though they're called something special. So I guess they're just trolls that, they think they're cool, but they're not really, just gonna take all of these things, and then let's head inside. So, oh, yep, there we go, there's a troll. Anything I can loot? Whoa, I'm stuck on this stupid thing. There's trolls coming for me, I can't afford to get stuck. Oh, look, a rat as well. Whoa, 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 he's still alive. I got distracted by the rat. Whoa, 4 calipers. Why do you have 4 calipers? I mean, I'll take them. you know, thanks, because I need calipers. Again, I haven't told you guys what for yet, but we need calipers, trust me. But why wouldn't... whoa! Oh, a bear? What on earth? Yeah, I don't know why a troll would have 4 calipers, or any calipers for that matter. We actually need to recharge our sword. So, where are our soul gems? Here they are. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's get rid of the trolls. I don't know how many trolls are around here. Look, this guy's got 4 calipers as well. Oh, these guys are called Kalpa Clan trolls. So that's different again from the trolls outside. But, you know, Kalpa Clan kind of sounds like caliper. I mean, I don't even know what calipers are, if I'm being completely honest. Like, in real life, like, what the hell are calipers? What would you even use them for? I have no idea. But yeah, maybe that has something to do... Yeah, look, they all have 4 calipers. I don't know what's going on here, but you can rest assured I will look it up after this episode. Oh wow, okay, this is just a cave of different animals apparently. We've got bears, wolves, rats, trolls, weirdly named trolls to begin with as well. Oh, bedroll. Oh, that's nice. Don't know who that belonged to. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the bears, but oh, probably this guy. Unfortunately, it didn't. Oh wow, look, all these guys. Lots of bones, yeah. Well, no one's using that anymore, are they? Yeah, so we need to grind out magic skills, basically. I've done some research. You can basically, you know, you can just buy like base level spells and you can just cast them. It's actually much easier to, you know, grind out magic skills in Oblivion than it is in Skyrim, because you don't actually have to, you know, cast it on anything. Oh, Eye of Nocturnal. I found the Eye of Nocturnal. I should return to the shrine, which I will do. Oh, quality battle axe of... Oh, nice. And we will return, but I want to clear out the cave first. So yeah, because so like right now I'm casting restoration, right? And obviously I am healing myself because, you know, we've taken damage, except I don't have to, you know, actually cast restoration and heal damage in order to level up in this game, whereas you would in Skyrim, you know. So I can just cast restoration even when I'm not hurt and it will still level me up, whereas that's not how it worked in Skyrim. You actually had to do something. Wow, this place is deep and I might die. Oh, chest. Oh no, we're okay actually. I don't know what is going on here, some sort of collision bug. But yeah, you don't actually have to, you know, legitimately use the spells. You can just spam them, which is kind of lame, but also good for our sake. So yeah, we should be able to, you know, kind of spam quite a few of them. The only thing I'm not sure about is destruction, because I'm pretty sure you still have to hit something to do that, so we need to find something to hit. And there are loads of things that you can use to, you know, grind out those things. It's just that we don't have any of them yet. But anyway, let's talk to Nocturnal.
My eye is returned, and I once again see into the darkness that is your world. We mock the thieves, for bitter is their loss. You, mortal, may take this. It shall open the secrets of dark places.
She got cut off again. Nocturnal was pleased that I have returned the Eye of Nocturnal. I've been rewarded with the skeleton key, which is exactly what I wanted. So if you played Skyrim, obviously, you know, the skeleton key is a big part of that as well. And yeah, it's basically just an unbreakable lockpick. So let's have a look at it. I don't know where it is. In keys, I assume. Oh no. Miscellaneous, okay. So yeah, it's worth 5,000, which is pretty good. Obviously, we're not going to sell it. And yeah, it's literally just an unbreakable lockpick. I think it also raises your security by a certain amount. So where is our... I still don't understand what half of these are. Where's our security? Down here. So yeah, it's 63 now, so it must have been... I think it raises it by 40, and I think we were at about 23 before, so that sounds about right to me. So yeah, it raises your security, and yeah, it's an unbreakable lockpick, so we can just press auto attempt now, and you won't ever have to watch me suffer through the lockpicking again. So yeah, there we go. That is, you know, both for my sake and also for your sake, and I see an end room. So let's grab this. And now, I have been thinking about what we're going to do next. And I think we are going to move on to another guild, but not quite yet. I want to do a few side quests first. In particular, this one. I've discovered that Braden Lyrian, a resident here in Bruma, was actually a vampire. He was slain by a vampire hunter who has appeared in town named Raynal Drelus. However, the circumstances of this incident sound sketchy at best. I should make my way to the crime scene at Braden's house to investigate. And, you know, of course, we are, you know, we're part of the Order of the Virtuous Blood, is that what it's called? You know, we've done our fair share of vampire hunting, so, you know, I think Alyssa would definitely be interested in this. She'd feel it's her duty to, you know, kind of investigate this and make sure everyone's okay. This is a green marker, so apparently it's outside, which is kind of weird. And you know, she's just a good person in general, and she wants to help people. Yeah, I don't know why it's a green marker.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. But yeah, let's head in here anyway.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynal Drelus, will be allowed access.
Well, tell me about this Raynal Drelus.
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
I mean, I'm the Grand Champion of the arena and the leader of the Fighters Guild, but sure. Oh, we can't use this yet, apparently. Okay, well, let's just wait a little bit. We're not technically trespassing, so we should be allowed in here, and hopefully they're still here. Hi.
Halt! You're going to have to leave.
No, I'm not going to leave.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Raynal Drelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Apparently you still have more to tell me.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
Okay, well, this certainly does seem fishy. Oh, repeated tampering with Braden's corpse is a crime and will alert the authorities. Oh,
I need you to leave now.
No, talk to me.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Yeah, please, calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainil Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carriers, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainil convinced Carriers that Braden was a vampire.
The evidence looks bad for Braden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Okay. I think we do actually need to leave because I think we're technically trespassing. Oh no, we're not. They're just being uppity about nothing. So, let's have a look at our quest. Braden's wife, Erlene, told me her husband is innocent. She says that he simply works at night and sleeps during the day. She also suspects that someone must have planted the body. She seemed to cast a suspicious light on Rainil, whom she says she recognizes. I think I should locate Rainil and ask him some questions as well. I should start with some of the merchants and innkeepers in town. Okay, so let's try and find an inn or something. I don't really go to Bruma very often, so I can never really remember where anything is, but I think the inns and shops are up here. Yeah, they are. This is an inn. So let's go see what the innkeeper has to say. And hopefully they'll give us a lead. So, hello.
Hello.
Is it true that a
Oh, I thought she was really short, but no, she just sat down.
Welcome to Bruma, stranger.
Can you tell me anything about Rainil Draelus?
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it.
Why, thank you. So let's go and check that out.
What is it now?
So I've never done this quest, so I don't know how it ends, but I have to admit that, yeah, when she said, you know, they found a body stashed in the basement, that is completely ridiculous. Why would you stash a body in your own basement? Yeah, that is really stupid. So, which one of you is... Hey?
What can I do for you today? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Rainil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Okay. So will you tell me more about Rainil now?
I usually don't...
No.
I'm listening.
Okay, well let's try the wheel, so I'm going to be quiet for a minute.
Don't, please. I'm sorry. Sure. Was that supposed to be a compliment? I accept. I have... That's a bit Good one.
Okay, disposition maxed?
I usually...
No.
Good.
Well, I hate to do this, but let's just wait, I guess, so that we can use our Voice of the Emperor on it, because otherwise it's just bribing, and I don't want to do that. And honestly, I hate this persuasion wheel so much. I think it sucks, and I do not like it. So, Olaf.
Hello.
I'm here.
What?
There we go.
What can I do?
Tell me about Rainil.
Rainil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either. you know anything about
Why would
Edla
you give me a
Darkheart's
key
past?
to someone else's room?
I've heard a number of stories. None of them
Okay,
good.
whatever. So let's
I
try and
understand she
find
might
him.
have
This one, I think.
been
Yes.
a hired assassin.
I've entered Raynol's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious.
Bye.
Okay, well, let's close the door. Aha! Gelaborne's journal. I don't really like these because I want to read the journal, but it just sums it up first, but oh well. I've discovered a small journal in Raynol's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some Ayleid ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gelaborne. I need to find out more about Gelaborne to confirm my suspicions about Raynol. Olaf may be able to help. Ooh. Okay, I have no idea where this quest is going then. So, how long is this journal? Oh man, that's long. Okay, I will read this journal and then we will end the episode and we'll continue in the next episode. So, I'll try and read it fast. The 8th day has passed and still there's no sign of the artifact. We've covered most of the remainder of the outer guard tower and scoured the crumbled gatehouse ruins, but not one clue has arisen as to where it may have been buried. It's quiet out here as if the ruins were paying respect to the Ayleid inhabitants that disappeared here long ago. We haven't encountered anything hostile, but if we do, I think we're ready. The Brotherhood's been in worse scrapes before. Braden paid good money for the information as to our treasure's whereabouts. I hope it doesn't turn out to be yet another fiasco. This morning our camp was set upon by some bandits who were protecting what they claimed was their territory. Considering that we were outnumbered 3-1, we did very well. Only Raynol suffered a small wound, but that was easily healed by a potion that Braden had thoughtfully brought with him on our expedition. After getting rid of the bandits' corpses, we set out to tackle the largest part of the ruin. The remains of the Great Keep, 2 of the walls of the once mighty structure were collapsed, scattering the telltale whitish rock so typical of the Ayleid architecture in this part of Tamriel. This made our assault on the ruin difficult, as many of the larger chunks of wall were far too heavy for us to move. Braden suggested that we search the centre of the building's foundation for any underground entrances, which was typical for this type of keep. His guess paid off, and after several hours of back-breaking work, we managed to clear an opening just large enough for us to squeeze through and enter an ancient stairwell leading down into the ground. We decided to wait until morning's light to begin our descent into the depths of the ruin. After a restless sleep, all of us were quite excited at the prospect of what might lie ahead. Eagerly, we dipped our torches in a fresh container of pitch, lit them, and entered the inky blackness of the stairwell. The stale air was choked with dust and fine grit, a sign that no one had entered this portion of the ruins in a very long time. We became excited, as that meant no other tomb robbers had gotten there before us. The stairwell eventually levelled out into a corridor of sorts that snaked its way to the north. As we carefully walked along, I scanned the floor and walls very carefully for any types of triggers, trapwires, or tripwires, or pressure plates. Such was my specialty. The Ayleids were well known for their cunning traps protecting their tombs, and I wasn't taking any chances. Braden, the scholar of the Brotherhood, was getting more and more excited as we traversed the passage. He was translating the wall carvings and was becoming certain that we had finally found the true location of our prize. After walking for several more minutes, we were overjoyed to see what we were hoping to see. The hallway ended at a metal door with the carving of a spider upon it. Now came the true test of Braden's information. The door supposedly had a puzzle lock. By pulling the spider legs in a certain combination, it would unlatch. The wrong combination would spell our deaths, perhaps triggering a collapse of the hallway or some other equally deadly trap. With a shaky hand, I pulled the legs one by one in the order I had memorized. The 6th one, then the 1st one, the 2nd one, the 8th one, and finally the 1st one again. I closed my eyes as there were a few loud clicks, and then the door popped open. We all breathed a sigh of relief. Pushing open the door, I looked in at a huge room with a pedestal at the centre. Sitting on the pedestal, illuminated by a shaft of sunlight from a tiny hole in the ceiling, was our prize. The floor was covered in a huge mosaic of stylized spider, all 8 of its legs coming to a point and ending up at the door entrance. This was the last of the traps the Ayleids left behind to protect their treasure. Again, if it hadn't been for Braden's skill at acquiring information, we may never have known how to solve this last line of defense. I instructed Braden and Raynil to remain at the entrance and to tie a rope around my waist in case of a sudden pitfall. Carefully, I began to walk on the darkened tiles that form the third leg of the spider. Sweat beaded on my forehead as the pathway made by the tiny pieces of ceramic was very narrow at the start, and one slip could again mean instant death. But death never arrived. The information had been correct, and I was able to make it to the pedestal and secure the artifact. Quickly as possible, we made our way back and out into the daylight. Once again, the Brotherhood was triumphant, and it was time to return home. At the tavern that night, we decided to make a pact. We would stash the artifact in a cave not far from Bruma until we researched it further. An item of its magnitude could be very dangerous if mishandled, and we certainly didn't want to sell it without understanding its true value. Braden agreed to contract a local Cooper to construct a chest with 3 locks. Each of us would hold a key to one of the locks, so none would have access to the artifact without the others being present. For the rest of the evening, we drank merrily and sang up many a song of adventures past and adventures to come. So that was quite long, but a very interesting story, and yeah, I have absolutely no idea where this is going. Is there anything else in here that we want to look at before we... Oh! Who can see me? What the hell? I think it's because we're wearing heavy armor. I think it means that even though people can't see us, I think they can hear us or something. I don't know. But yeah, that is incredibly interesting, and I can't wait to see where this quest goes. But yeah, we will continue this quest in the next episode, and I'm very excited for that. So if you are too, like this video and subscribe for more. And yeah, other than that, I will see you in the next episode.